I am live in South Salt Lake at 33 South and West Temple. That is where this neighborhood has been evacuated after a fire and a gas leak. We're learning that right now that evacuation will take these residents through the rest of the night. Let's take a look at the scene as it is now. Crews still on scene, but we just learned moments ago that fire that was raging for several hours this evening is now out. Enbridge was able to get the gas under control and shut off the gas. There's still some residual flames as that gas continues to dissipate, but at this point the gas has been shut off and the major parts of that fire are now out. Let me walk you through kind of what we know from fire crews of how this all began. About 5:20 this evening, crews were called to a truck fire here at 33 South and West Temple, right near the Real forklift repair. And when they got there, they saw a truck on fire, but that's not all that they discovered. They saw a gas meter in flames, the sidewalk in flames. It was determined that that's when they found the gas leak that had spread to the sidewalk, creating that fire that again burned for several hours this evening. Now, we did talk to some of the workers who work at the Real forklift repair, and they kind of described what they're feeling when they drove by off work and saw this happening.
It's that's like my life over there.
That's Michelle Real Campos, who works at Real Forklift Repair. She says she wasn't even working when she drove by and saw the fire.
Yeah, I'm a little bit scared just because, it's pretty close to the little house, but I mean, so far it's been staying there, and it's been like a couple hours, and it's just been in that corner. Fire
crews tell us the main concern is the gas. That's why 367 people got an alert to mandatory evacuate.
We don't know exactly how much gas is in the line. We have gas readings all the way to about 150 west on Silver Avenue. So that's where we took the precautions of evacuating all the way to 200 west.
A timetable for when people could go home depends on the gas. Fire crews want to make sure once the gas lines are shut off and the fire is out, there is no leftover gas that has gone into homes and businesses. But it takes time for Enbridge to get to the gas lines.
What they're going to have to do is do some excavation in the road in order to access the gas lines and secure the flow of gas in order to shut it off. So again, that evacuation is still ongoing. They actually brought buses in to bring those people who live in this area, take them to 3805 South Main Street. That's a Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, where that is now the evacuation site where they expect those families to spend all night into the next morning. No timetable, whether it be early morning or early afternoon. But the important thing, as folks are frustrated not being able to be in their homes tonight, is that gas is so dangerous that they need to make sure that the gas readings in the homes and businesses are safe enough for people to finally return. But again, this fire had raged for several hours, and crews have been on scene since 5:30 to get this under control. We'll continue to keep you updated as we learn about that evacuation order when it is lifted. We're expecting a potential another update before the fire chief leaves the scene in the next 45 minutes to an hour, and we'll keep you updated here and online at abc4.com.